The Scottish invasion is coming! Hide your whiskey!
Have you read Fête magazine?
Greenville, South Carolina, the prime city of the upstate.
2 in the third quarter of this game. Detroit over.
She was a monkey. He was a man. And their love conquered all. Coming June 9th, I love that monkey.
Rob, how long have you been doing the voiceover work?
Since actually about 2010. I'm only a young gun in the industry.
So you've been in this for 4 years, and the great thing about voiceover work is your clients are everywhere.
That's very true, yeah. Some of the clients are all over the world. Hearing kind of my voice from other friends around, the parts of the world where it's New Zealand, Australia, most countries in Europe where it airs, and it's been cool to go past just my own nation with my voice and use it elsewhere. Yeah.
You've done some local stuff too. I mean, you've helped us with Greenville Scottish games.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What would you say? What's a good story of a kind of bizarre, crazy voice you had to do that either made you laugh or you thought was creepy or was interesting, that was kind of out of the box?
I remember kind of being trained from a guy when I was living in Sydney, Australia, and he had done it for many, many years, and that was his main job. And he was training me on to do an older man, a guy in his 80s, almost, at the end of his life. And we just kind of crafted this character. Well, I ended up using it, I believe, for some kind of drink ad or food ad or something like that. And it ended up being a lot of people going, I would have never known that would have been you. I legitimately thought it was a 70, 80-year-old man. And that was really strange to do behind a microphone.
I bet. So it's completely out of character. Now, there's some acting involved with this too.
100%. So many people, I think, take it for granted that people behind a microphone really do almost sometimes have a harder time than a regular actor you see on camera, on screen. We have to project a character that you can't see, or we have to be someone that we're not. And you see that in, suffice it to say, Disney, or you see it in Pixar films, a lot of animation where people are who you don't think they may be. So yeah, definitely.
As an example, I mean, you've got a number of people out there that you look on as, here's the perfect example of having to act into a role.
Sure, yeah. I mean, just like anybody has influences, there are voiceover actors that have influenced me. A lot of you would say, I think, dark horses, like voices like Mark Hamill, who have been in, video games or different movies or things like that. A lot of people know him as an actor from Star Wars, but they don't know he would be a villain from, whatever TV series it may be. But you see him behind a microphone, and what always got me was, again, projecting someone you would never know came out of him. So he'd be behind a microphone, and he's got his normal voice. He's talking to the, sound design guy in there, and he's just, okay, I'll go over these lines, and then he goes into character right away. And that's what I hope that, people understand about voice art, is that literally you have to change your accent right on the get-go, and you have to go right back to your next voice, which can be difficult. And if you have a 30-second amount of time to do that, you've got to deliver.
Shoot, this is fascinating. When you're out there, I mean, do you have an agent? Is there someone that's sampling, showing your work, or is it more stuff you do on your own and find on your own?
The best way to get anything out there with marketing is obviously, you have a musical artist puts out a song that they produce on their own, and sometimes it goes big, sometimes it doesn't. I think the best way in marketing is putting out something quality. Now I've kind of had the opportunity to work with videographers that are, up and coming or very well known, which has been incredible to help me to kind of market myself without having to go through an agency. But I have in the past gone through agencies where they'll pick me up in a certain state, whether it be, you know, Tennessee or New York or, you know, wherever it may be in each state or city. So.
You enjoying living in Greenville because you haven't been here that long?
I haven't been here that long. Been here 4 months, and I've really enjoyed getting to know people naturally. People are really good around here, other than the fact that it's that's just normal. It's Southern culture here. It's very hospitality, you know, a lot of hospitality. I've enjoyed getting to know people, seeing what they do, and then linking my art with theirs. Being able to use our crafts together has been phenomenal. So.